season premiere.
Hey Tigers, this is Mia Ramirez.
This is Ryan Lalu.
Welcome to the first edition of Tiger Time. Marking our very first episode, we're kicking off with
Homecoming Week. Check out Tiger Pride in full force.
This is Mia Ramirez here. Are you ready for me to show you the best homecoming spirit week yet?
This is EPTV and you're watching Tiger Time.
Manuel Monday.
How about you?
My name's Michael and I'm Vector.
It's Tiger Time.
Bonana.
I want to be better than Meredith, so I was like, I'm going to go all out today.
I wanted to be a hardworking minion. I brought a banana, but it's in my classroom.
I also had a banana, but I ate it
Oh,
for
she
lunch.
didn't. She's
No, I
lying.
did. I had a banana for lunch today, actually.
My dad wore every day, and this is my mom's skirt, so that's what I got it from. So peace out, go EP.
They're from the dollar store.
Adam Sandler? What are you doing here?
Waiting for them to play Gangnam Style.
Today, I feel that Adam Sandler was a great choice.
Career day on Thursday, because I'm going to get a lab coat. So.
Kids were like crazy good. I love them all.
Go team.
Bye.
Top 5 things you need to know.
At number 1, Mr. and Mrs. Heinen welcomed home a baby boy this month. We want to congratulate some of EP's best teachers as they take on their newest role, parenthood.
Number 2, beep beep, the buses weren't busting on Fullerton. Changes have been made to accommodate the car congestion and high traffic. Faculty and students are now required to enter at the opposite winged entrance, coming off Thatcher.
Hi, dear. You were saying that you would like to teach... Pardon me.
The Mad Hatter and a cat with a smile that sticks. This year's fall play is Alice in Wonderland. Students are gearing up for the event with daily rehearsals and building whimsical sets. The show is set to premiere next month on October 28th. Tune in to EPTV for live updates and coverage leading up to kickoff.
Across the pond, England is mourning the loss of their British monarch, Queen Elizabeth II. More than 26 million people tuned in to watch her funeral service. The Queen was well known for her leadership and duty to the crown.
Coming in at number 5, EP's girls volleyball team is strong and doing well this season. The team brought home 10 wins this season. Their next home game is Thursday, October 6th in the main gym against Wheaton Academy.
That's your 5 things you need to know. We'll be back after this quick message. When autumn comes, the season changes, and we all know what that means.
Sweaters and pumpkin spice lattes?
I'm sure the leaves changing will add some spice to some of our walks home.
Good one.
Charlie Utter has an update for us on weather. What can we expect this upcoming weekend?
Yeah, Ryan, wear your favorite coat because it's going to be a chilly weekend. For tonight's game, it's going to reach highs of mid-60s and get as low as 50 degrees. Tomorrow, partly sunny skies at 69 degrees. And Sunday, expect sunny skies without a cloud in sight. Perfect day for a Bears game with the boys.
Thanks, Charlie. Speaking of game day, nothing compares to the uproars at Tiger Stadium. Let's move a few yards down to Ryan with his sports package.
The Tigers had a rough start, but quickly rallied to score more points in the second half. The first electric touchdown was from quarterback Nick Mora to Nathan Leader to end the third. Then, early in the fourth, senior Logan Schmidt punched his way through the end zone. The final score was 26-12. While our Tigers were roaring on the field, the student section roared on the bleachers. The chants were loud and electric. Thank you to all the students that supported the EP football team. The band, dance, and cheer team had awesome halftime performances that kept the crowd on their feet. We caught up with Coach Swanson and number 11 Jose Garcia to hear their input after the game. Let's see what they heard from the field.
Just got to clean up the plays a little bit, know what we're on, know our responsibilities, and just swarm to the ball. But I'm pretty confident we can clean that up. Just got to get back to the drawing board a little bit and come back next week for Bishop Mac.
The was great. Everyone showed up. Everyone dressed as the theme. Everyone was cheering. It was great.
The fans were amazing. Looked like we had about a couple hundred kids there, so can't ask for more.
Reporting live for EPTV, this is Ryan Lalu. Back to the desk. Can't wait for the weekend. Any plans?
Hanging out.
We've got more headed your way. Up next is Natalie and Gianna with their homecoming spin-off.
And let's get this pep rally started.
PHS students are all gathered together on the football field to kick off the homecoming weekend with school spirit.
We're here with Ms. Clays to talk about the pep rally.
We had a really fun pep rally, musical chairs. It was really fun to watch, so hopefully we'll be seeing more games like that to come. And so I look forward to the next pep rally and dances and all the things that we can have.
Let's start with the choir and band players. They did a great performance every year, and yet again they did a great job.
It's always nice to see the band and choir perform because we don't always get the chance to see them outside of school.
I agree. It's always been nice to see our peers do something that they are so passionate about.
Now on to our homecoming court winners.
Aiden Brown and Abigail Mahano. Drum roll, please!
And I can't believe the football boys lost to the cheerleaders. Now that's girl power. Ooh! Hi, I'm Gianna.
Hi, I'm Natalie.
And this is Slim Pickens, where we pick a book out of the library and we read the last page to see what it's about. Today we're reading
The Fallout by oh my god. Okay. The Fallout by S.A. Bodine. Is it like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the last page is, I lean in, close my eyes, and kiss her. When I pull my face back, she smiles at me. That's what I wanted to do when I saw you. My face gets hot and my grin widens.
So can we reschedule our date? It was a date, she asked, smiling. I take a chance. Yes, it was. It was absolutely a date. She laughs. Then I would be so honored, Mr. Yanakikis. Call me Eli. Say
Eli.
Then Verity grabs a hold of my hand, squeezes like she never wants to let me go. And that happens to be fine with me.
Boom.
That book is about two people. They fall in love. But they didn't fall in love forever. Because there was a zombie apocalypse. And the fallout. You see this?
Yeah, the fallout.
That's
so
the
they
waste.
fall in love, and in the next book, the zombie apocalypse. And we don't know if they're gonna survive.
That's why he squeezed her hand so tight.
Yeah,
to
because
make the love everlasting.
Even when the zombies come.
Thank you.
See, Eli and his family can't run. Can run, but they can't hide.
Hey Tigers, let's talk about clubs that you can take right now. Latinos Unidos meets on Wednesdays in the EPHS Amphitheater. Culture Club meets in room 223. Environmental Club is Thursdays in room 213. Art Club meets in room 147. Science Club meets every Tuesday in room 215. Yearbook Club starts October 3rd in room 229 at 3 p.m. And this isn't even every club in our school. If you have a club that I didn't mention in this episode, contact me in the library, period 5, A through B.
Thanks for watching EPTV.
If you're watching and you like what you see, come out to the new Student Ran Media Club next Monday after school.
It's called Tiger Media Team, and it's for anyone who wants to make content for EP Socials and EP TV.
Thanks for watching and see you next time.